and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show, brought to you today by Boohoo Man. Don't forget, you can get an extra 10% off all Boohoo Man clothing. All you got to do is use the code AFTV10, right? And I'll tell you what, they've got some great stuff out at the moment. Superb. I was having a look on there yesterday with my son. Now, my son now, all of a sudden, Dad, I want this. Dad, can you get me that? But actually, they've got some great discounts already without even the 10%. So make sure you check it out.
Especially winter tracksuits on that, man.
Good. They've got some great tracksuits on there.
Yeah,
great tracksuits.
And even, I've got to thank Boohoo Man, obviously, for the stuff on that. But even, have you seen their advert with Kyle Walker? No. You ever seen that? They got an advert with Kyle Walker, and it's like Marvel. Big up Boohoo Man. Well, you never seen it. That advert's mad.
They need to get you in.
They should get you in it.
Yeah, I would.
They should get you in it because you're on TV every minute. We saw you. We saw you at the weekend at the game. You know what I mean? Like
amazingly, unbelievably.
Was you? I'll ask you this, because that expression on your face when the little scuffle was going on with Granit Xhaka.
Granit and Nathaniel.
Yeah, that expression on your face was priceless. Trust me, you were like,
thank you.
Yeah, like you're ready to jump on.
Is he going to jump in and help him?
No. He don't need my help.
Xhaka, do you need me?
Yeah, that's what it felt like you were saying.
I got your back.
Well, listen, all the team has got his back.
You're my captain.
I think my expression was, I was just thinking, what's going on there? But I thought the way he did it, because in years go by, he would have got said, he just started smiling. I thought it was brilliant. And also he killed it, and also he wasted a lot of time as well.
You know what, the actual video, if you watch the video, before he was cheering on Xhaka. Yes.
Well, not for fighting for goal and Granit.
But listen, we're going to discuss that. We normally here on a Monday, but we're here with you on a Tuesday today because we're sandwiched in between the other game. We got a game on Wednesday. We'll have a little chat about that as well. Yeah. But we got to start with talking about the game on Sunday. Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0. And I have to say, that was the most one-sided 1-0 you ever see.
Yeah.
I do not even remember Ramsdale having a shot to save.
I think he had one, which was a deflected shot from Kai Havertz or something.
Yeah, he had nothing to do.
He didn't.
I mean, literally,
something like that.
We pocketed them, and Aubameyang, who did that video, and very stupidly, I thought, did that video. I said it last week. I said I couldn't understand. I mean, I could see. Did you see the other video that BT Sport put out afterwards?
Yeah. That's different.
So in other words,
I
reckon what happened with that, right, is that when it came out,
and
the furore it caused, probably Aubameyang and his people have probably got onto BT and said, "Yo, look, you stitched me up here, man. Look now, you know what I mean?" And that's why they put that out to make it look like, not make it look like, they were the actual ones saying to him, say this, say it. You can see he didn't really want to say it. But he said it. And it rebounded badly on him because he had an absolute shocker, didn't he?
He said it.
Yeah, he said it.
He said it, and that's what it is.
And he had an absolute shocker.
Stick by it. Yeah, he did. Let's be real. Like, you're right. Let me just say something, yeah? You're so right. It was such a one-sided game. We dominated the game. All right. It's not a 7-8 nil or a 5 nil or a 4 nil. It's a 1
Could have been 4
nil. It could have been, but we dominated. All their players were quiet. The midfield, Partey had that midfield on lock.
Magnificent performance.
And I was watching the game, and the commentator was saying that every time him and Xhaka get the ball, it's like they turn around and they're surprised of how much room they have. And it's because Chelsea was scared. You can see Chelsea was scared in that game. I see people talking about, it was a boring game, it wasn't a great game. Okay, cool, whatever, innit? Whatever. We watched the game and we saw what happened.
Exactly.
That is now 3 times we've gone there in a row. We are the first team to beat them 3 times at their home in consecutive seasons. So Stamford Bridge is falling down. Yeah? Stamford Bridge is falling down, falling down. The game was so dominated, man, and we look comfortable, right? At no point I watched that game and felt like Chelsea was in this. I didn't feel.
There was one time where I think Havertz could possibly have cut it back to Aubameyang. Yeah. And that might have spelt a bit of problem. But actually,
there was nothing.
We controlled and dominated the game, and basically Chelsea just defended.
I feel like even if they
Mason
scored,
Mount was playing like a centre back.
Yes, Mount get him.
He couldn't get a ball in it.
Do you see what Ben White did to him?
Yeah.
Nothing negative.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Amazing.
What did you make of it, Ty?
Well, first of all, you're starting with the Pierre thing. I think it's regrettable. If I'm honest, listen, whatever's happened, I don't like I said, I'll say it before, I don't like his choice. I don't like what he said. I don't like what he did, but I still respect him. I'm still grateful for what he did for us. And
I'm still respectful of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
The things he did for the club, you can't erase that.
No.
I just feel that next time, man, have better advice, man, because
absolutely,
you're already going to get stick. This is the nature of football.
Yes.
You've gone to Chelsea. When you went to Barcelona, nobody cared. It was like, Barcelona,
Wicked.
No worries, cool, man. I mean, good luck.
Exactly.
Right? When he come back now, right? When it's Chelsea now.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, so you're already going to get stick.
Yes.
Yeah.
But to go and do that video was just so stupid.
You know it is.
That it is so obvious. We saw the All or Nothing documentary.
Yeah.
Where already Arteta would use things like that to fire the players up, get little quotes up on the screen.
Absolutely, yes.
It is obvious that they used that video to fire up the players because you saw Gabriel's
tweet after the game
about nothing personal.
Yeah, absolutely.
So again, you're firing up man who already fired up.
Who you used
but
to
now
play
you're
with.
making him nothing personal. All right.
But
all right, boss.
Exactly. But the thing is, he knows these. That's what I don't say. You know these players. You played with them. You won with them. So they're not weaklings.
It's a very stupid thing to do.
It was sin.
Who's got the last laugh? Exactly. We've seen it. This is twice now.
Yep.
Ivan Toney did
yes.
it.
Yes.
Now Aubameyang's did it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't fire these Arsenal players up.
Hey, Haaland, you do it next. Do it next, Haaland. Haaland, send out a tweet. Send out a tweet against Arsenal.
Did you see? Just in the whole firing up thing, right? And saying unnecessary things. Did you see when they played Dortmund, Man City? Again, somebody in Dortmand, I think one their defenders. They're like Haaland, they go, we know how to stop him. Yeah. Remember you used to play with them?
Yeah, absolutely.
But they said, we know him. We know how to stop him. What did he do? Goes and scores in the game.
Yep.
After the game, Haaland tweets out, stop me. Or you didn't stop me or something like that. That's what I'm saying. So why are you giving these players extra ammunition, extra fuel?
Well done, Yardi.
But listen, I was so pleased with that performance. This Arsenal team is proving everybody wrong.
Even us.
Right? They're passing every test. I wanted to see Arsenal. I said to Arsenal, there's a few little pointers that I wanted to see from Arsenal. Right? I want to see Arsenal, and this is before the season started.
Yes.
I'm saying to myself, I want to see Arsenal start games quickly.
That's right.
Yeah.
A lot of times, frustrating last season, start off too slow, maybe concede, then we're playing catch up.
Down in the second half, try to turn up. Yeah.
This season, start games quick.
Very quick.
Every game, boom. The Chelsea game, as soon as it kicked off, boom.
Yeah.
All the possession us.
Yeah.
We're starting games quickly. I wanted to see us turn the Emirates into a fortress.
Fortress, which we have won every game.
Won every game there now, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to see Arsenal win more games away from home. Before I even get on to my next one, but win more games away from home because I just feel that we, over the last few years, we don't win many games away. Yeah. This year, we've been brilliant away from home.
Fantastic.
And I wanted to see us go to those clubs, those big clubs like Chelsea, and win games. And I know we won there last year, but let's be real. When we went there last year, Chelsea, they had the FA Cup, I think it was at the weekend. It was a bit of I don't know. I didn't think we were going to win going into that game. I was just sort of like praying.
We did.
Yeah, I was praying that we could get something out of it because I'm like, Chelsea are a better team than us, but I'm praying that we can. But this year when we're going there, I'm like, no, we're better than them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if Arsenal turn up, if the best Arsenal turns up, the best Chelsea turns up, we win.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's what we did.
And also, what is very key, what you say as well now. Previous seasons, like, we already beaten Liverpool, we've already beaten Chelsea, we've already beaten Tottenham, who people consider these are the top six, right? These are the big six, right? So these are teams like apart from Tottenham, every season we might get a win and they get a win. You understand? We get a win and get a draw, they get a draw. You know what I mean? Like with Liverpool for past seasons, they've always been getting 6 points off of us. Yeah. Chelsea always been getting a 3 points at our ground over previous. Well, actually, Chelsea's probably the one that we mostly get the most points off.
Yeah.
Man City, we know how it goes already,
Yeah.
and obviously
that's the next big test.
So for me, it's like if we've already collected 9 points off at 4 of the games that we played with the big.
We passed loads of these little tests. You know, people go, oh well.
No, every week them say we have new tests. I tell them, and I
go away to Brentford. Ooh, they might crumble. We're not crumbling no more.
No, these are the mock exams.
If you actually look at us as well, I think that's about.
You're on fire today.
Is that 5 clean sheets away from home?
Who, Aaron?
Which is unbelievable.
Yeah,
Arsenal have kept.
I know.
Yeah. But it's not surprising.
The first team out of the top clubs. Actually, no, I think the second team out of the top clubs now, because Newcastle also beat Tottenham away, didn't they?
Yeah,
that's right. 2-1.
Listen, man, I'm telling you, this team is.
We have the second. We're giant first for the least goals conceded, which with Newcastle.
Yeah.
Like right now, to me, Newcastle is a bigger threat right now than some of the other teams that people talk about.
You
understand? Like real talk, like Newcastle right now seems to be more of a threat than even Chelsea and Tottenham to me.
What was quite interesting though, that despite all of that, I hosted the overlap.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, man, big up.
Done, Robbie, man. Well done, man. Well done. Well done.
Regular something, man.
Look at him now.
I hosted the overlap yesterday.
Superb. How was it?
Yeah, it was good, man. It's good. With Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville, right?
Gary Neville, yeah.
And I asked them, I said, right, you guys got to admit now, we are title contenders.
Yeah.
For Gary Neville, he's like, you're in it, but you got no chance of winning it. Same with Jamie Carragher.
I would say
especially, you know, like
Gary Neville.
Gary Neville said that he thinks that City probably finished 10, 15 points ahead of us.
I don't think so.
I'm like,
nah, man.
I'm sorry, man. This I said, Gary, this is a good Arsenal side. He goes, no, they're good. So they're still not really giving the proper flowers, in my opinion. Yeah. It's still a long way to go.
But it's not just
like this team, every question that's been asked of it so far,
we've answered.
They've delivered. The one thing I understand, the one thing I hear what they're saying, which is yet to be seen, is
we've never been there.
What are we going to be? Yeah, when we get down to that nitty gritty now, the last 10 games where you've got to win every one or whatever, and can we handle that?
What is it?
We'll find out, We'll find out. But it's likewise with City as well, you know. Like, let's be real. Like people talk, like it's in general, not even just Gary Neville. I see people doing their top 6 and where they're placing people, and they always even everyone want to push Chelsea in the top 3, top 2, top 3. Yeah, everybody pushing Liverpool up to second. Everybody want to push Liverpool up to second. It's like people are writing up Arsenal and every week giving us a test. Oh, this will be the true test. They say apparently World Cup is going to be our big test because we're playing in it, right? Okay.
So is everybody else.
No, exactly. It don't make sense. We don't have that many players going to the World Cup as we know right now.
Martinelli's made it. Gabriel Jesus made it. Well done to them.
Congratulations.
They've got there for Brazil.
But don't every time we pass a test try set a different test.
Exactly.
Right? We are in the same league as everybody else. Man City will have tests as well.
Exactly.
Because Man City next season after the World Cup, they're gonna have a lot of players in the World Cup.
Absolutely.
If not their whole squad.
Not Haaland though.
Yeah, apart from Haaland, that's fine.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that come after the World Cup, and then people games are starting: the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, the Champions League, the Premier League. Everyone's going to have to be rotating their players. So we're going to see their tests as well.
We're going to need a bigger squad, and we're going to have to in January.
Shopping.
In January, get the credit card. Let me ask you guys this question. What's going to be, give us your top 4, right? Because it's interesting. I was looking at
any order.
So
in any order, yeah?
In any order, yeah.
No, yeah, you can give it in any order. I'm not going to put pressure on to say who wins the league yet. I'll ask that later. But let me give you the top 4 at the moment. The top 4 at the moment is Arsenal on 34 points.
Come on.
Man City 32. Newcastle on 27. Tottenham on 26. That means we're 8 points above Tottenham as well, by the way.
Yeah, with a game in hand.
With a game in hand.
Too wild.
Man United in 5th, 23rd. Brighton in 6th, 21 points. Chelsea 13 points behind Arsenal now on 21 points. Liverpool on 19 points. In 8th. That's the top 8 at the moment. What's going to be your top 4?
Wow.
No particular order.
No particular order. Arsenal.
Yeah.
Man City.
Yep.
Newcastle.
Yep.
And Manchester United.
Oof. What's yours?
Well, I'm going to have to change mine. I think I said when we done the fan debate against Tottenham, I said us, Man City, Liverpool and Manchester United. But now I'm saying us, hopefully first. Well, yeah, in any order, Man City, Liverpool and Newcastle. Because if Newcastle can keep this
Liverpool are far back at the moment, though. You know?
Who?
Liverpool.
Yeah, but Liverpool have got the pedigree.
No,
They've got
I don't think
pedigree.
they have. I don't think they have this
No,
season. I feel like their squad is going through a lot right now. They need to change.
Yes, but they've always wanted to do it.
No, but what I'm saying is that even now they're selling the club and stuff like that, it's going to take some time. I think with Newcastle, sorry, before you said, with Newcastle, the reason why I'm putting Newcastle in there, because I feel where Newcastle are now, their owners, January, are going out and splashing again. I'm telling you, they're going to go out and strengthen this team again.
Yeah. My top four in no particular order, Arsenal, Man City, I agree with you, Man United, I think they're going to get in there.
Yeah, definitely Man United.
For me, then it's between Tottenham and Chelsea. I don't think Liverpool are going to make it this year. No?
What about Newcastle?
And I get Newcastle.
I think Newcastle.
Is it too early? You reckon it's too early?
Yeah, I think they might come slightly early for Newcastle.
Okay.
Although don't write them off, but I think Tottenham. And if that was the case, right, that means that Chelsea, Liverpool would miss out on the top four, which would be incredible.
Yeah, it would be incredible.
It's going to be really, really interesting.
It will.
We got a game, of course, tomorrow night against Brighton.
We have.
Let me give you my team that I selected for that game.
Right.
And let me see if you guys agree with me now.
Okay.
It's the Carabao Cup.
It is.
We've got a game on the weekend against Wolves.
Wolves, yeah.
That's more important.
For me, that's the game I'm focused on.
Fair enough.
That's the game I'm focused on, right? Because that's a big game. We want to win that game and go to the World Cup still top of the league.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So this is my team that I selected.
Yeah.
Matt Turner in goal.
Is he fit now?
Yeah, he was back in the squad on Sunday.
Okay,
wasn't he?
all right, cool.
Cedric.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rob Holding.
Yes.
Gabriel.
Yes.
Right? Because Gabriel, remember, he's not going to the World Cup.
Well,
so
he's not,
effectively 2 games and he can chill. Yeah?
Absolutely, yep.
Kieran Tierney.
Yes, definitely.
Vieira.
Yes.
Yeah.
El Neni.
Yep.
Lokonga.
Yep.
And up front, Marquinhos.
Yep.
Nketiah.
Yeah.
And Reece Nelson.
Yeah.
And that is basically.
No, but
I want everybody else rested.
No, but
I don't want to see Jesus. And plus, as well, you know what? The World Cup's coming as well.
Cup as well, man.
For those players as well, I reckon Arteta will be thinking, he will be considering that.
Yeah.
With like Martinelli and Jesus, like, this man have got the World Cup a week after.
Listen.
One more big game. Give me one more big game Saturday. Take a rest from this one. And you know what I mean? Carabao Cup, listen, are you...
No, I'm not fussed about it.
Well, listen,
are you bothered?
No. Listen, Robbie.
Are you bothered?
Robbie Yardy cut, man. Robbie's just brought the house down. Let's finish the show now. Because there's nothing more to be said. Because that is a fantastic
You
team.
agree with that team?
Yeah.
Are you bothered about the Carabao Cup?
Yeah, of course.
I'm not.
Of course.
I'm not.
Listen, I want to win. Obviously, listen, we're at home and I want to win. I want to beat Brighton.
We'll probably win. We probably will win.
But honestly,
if we win, it's more like how I'm looking at it is like there's bigger prizes on the table, right?
bigger fish to fry.
And I get it. Like it's like where we are. We have a great position.
Brilliant position
of carrying on in this league right now, with the Premier League. That should be like where we are now is focusing on this. Remember, top 4 was our goal. You know, top 4 was our goal. Well, I know top 4 would be Arteta's goal, Arsenal's goal. It's the fans' goal as well for top 4. Where we are now,
that was amazing.
My
goal's the league.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, my goal's the league. I've said it already.
And the Europa Cup was one of the aims as well.
That's one of the aims. But for me, the league, is the priority.
It's
amazing. So to me, Carabao Cup, I don't care.
I don't care.
I want to win it, and I want to go as much as we can go. But I want to see. I don't want to see Jesus. I don't want to see Saliba. I don't want to see.
Do what Wenger used to do. Do what Wenger used to do.
I don't even think the man should be on the bench. I think the man should be at home.
Yeah, bring somebody younger.
Martin.
I don't want to see none of them. Bring a couple of
Alex.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Right. Absolutely. And Brighton, who's Brighton got at the weekend?
But Brighton as well probably are focusing on their league as well.
Yeah.
Because
well, they're doing well.
They're
doing really well.
Brighton,
fantastic results against Liverpool and Chelsea.
No, I know. So
no underestimation.
So they might not even feel a strong team, even though a Carabao Cup is more likely for them to go further in than a league. But they might just go out with a lesser team. Who they got on the weekend? So they got big.
Brighton have got Aston Villa at home on Sunday.
I just yeah,
Man United fans. Good evening. In.
Oh no, we'll get to it. I just want to say 3 things about the game, if I may. I've got to say, big up William behind us, because there was one time in the game, that's cool, man, when he managed to outswerve Havertz, get a goal kick it off him, and then have time to come round us and put his thumbs up. And I've just got to say, when that goal went in, and they all ran over, the whole 10 of them went over. I think it's the legend that is Ian. Where are you, Ian? Yeah, sorry, Ian. Sorry. The legend of Ian. It's like we were acting like Whitney Houston. So emotional. That was so emotional because that was
you missed out the point where when they scored the goal and they all run around Aubameyang first and then run to you guys.
I'm not going to talk about that. But the thing is, when they all ran, the whole 10 of them, that showed you. It was an amazing to be there and see that. Football, of course. I was bawling football tears. It was unbelievable, and that is why we're doing so well. It was. I'm just so, and also with the fans as well, fantastic. Yeah. Everybody pushing us one, no arguments, no complaint. It's brilliant.
Who is you pushing?
all I would say is in my interview I said we didn't play that well. Cecil was saying why. What I mean by that is that we didn't play that well and we still managed to beat Chelsea without underestimating Chelsea. I thought that we could even play better.
It was just the end bars.
I think we could play better. I think we could even play better.
I thought we played well, but they were just defending very good.
But we could play better. That's what I mean.
Who's your boohoo man of the week?
Boohoo man of the week for me, and listen, I'm a big fan of this guy, and this is the reason why I'm giving it to him, because I feel like he doesn't really get enough credit, and I feel like people are quick to pick him out as soon as something small goes wrong. No, it's not him.
Oh, sorry. I jumped the gun.
You know what? You could get boohoo man of the week, as well. Because you was front row there
luckily.
I saw you fighting. You understand? Robbie's also boohoo man of the week, because that's another subject.
Thank you.
I'm going to talk about
that as well. You reminded me about something. Thank you.
But this person does not get enough credit on the. It doesn't. But people are always quick to pick on him, and that's the one and only Gabriel.
Gabriel, brilliant.
Because him.
Well done, Gabriel.
Did you know? I did something. And I didn't do it in a negative way. I just looked at it and saw it and I put it out. I put his stats and Saliba's stats together. And he's got better stats than Saliba for this season already.
No, they're a great partnership.
Brilliant partnership.
And he's very key. Them two together are key
they're
together.
superb.
So
what I mean
different styles. But what I mean is that I don't like when you see if Gabriel kicks the ball and it goes out for a corner when he was aiming that way, people are like, he does it again. Come on, man, praise the man where it's due. So boo man, Gabriel, and you got the winner.
Idiot of the week.
Idiot of the week. All right, listen to me.
I know we know what's coming.
It's personal.
Man. There's no need for that.
I'm giving it to. I was quiet when you that was speaking about Aubameyang because I saved it for this time right here. Because idiot of the week, you have to get it, Aubameyang. I'll tell you why you have to get it, because of everything since you've left. Everything. The video that you didn't know was being video, and you said, Arteta don't like players that are big characters and question him. He likes players that listen. You could have questioned BT and say, I'm not saying that. You listened. So you did the same thing that you're saying the players are doing. And look at the players that are listening what they are doing right now. And Chelsea fans, you should get idiot of the week as well, because when you sign Aubameyang, you think, we got Aubameyang. I told you, Aubameyang, the Premier League is done for him. He ain't got the goals no more. I'm sorry, he hasn't got. I saw a little tweet as well. Apparently, he hid the Spider-Man mask behind Ramsdale goal to use it. So you see,
what?
I don't know how true that is. But somebody said that who was at the ground. So Aubameyang, you get idiot of the week for saying you're a blue and it's nothing personal. And you're a blue with an Arsenal tattoo on your hand. How you feel now? Really?
I don't think he's done in the Premier League. I don't think he's done.
I still think he's.
But I would say, man. I mean, the thing is about Aubameyang. The difference between him and Jesus, right, is that Jesus can create his own stuff.
Yes.
Right? Aubameyang, if you don't serve him, if you don't give him the service, he's non-existent.
It's difficult,
It's this Raheem Sterling in the game as well.
Alex.
Guy who normally always scores against. I was worried about him.
Alex.
He was non-existent.
Because of Alex.
Yeah. He was. But listen,
Anyways.
You could also give idiot to the week to that idiot Richard Keys.
He might but he's not. He's idiot every day though.
Honestly,
he
that guy is getting on my nerves now. Remember, he's had a go at Arsenal fans for celebrating.
Yeah.
Now he's having a go at Arteta. Somebody do something about this man. That's what he said.
Because do what?
Because he was outside his technical area. What's
is
wrong
he the
with this
only
guy?
Player? He's the only manager.
What's wrong with this guy?
Who could have given Man United idiot of the week as well?
Unai, well done, Unai.
Tottenham could have given Idiot of the Week. There's
Tottenham as
plenty.
well. Enough Idiot, they don't let it seek it.
But Richard Keys, honestly, what's wrong with you, man?
He hates Arsenal. He just hates it.
Shut up, man.
Yeah. Fully shut up.
Shut
Richard
up.
Keys, shut up.
That's simple. I can't put it any other way.
Yo, use the keys now your name and lock your mouth. Yeah.
As Ty would say, in the words of Stormzy, shut up.
Shut up.
You know what I mean? Shut up.
But what I was going to say, yeah, Robbie, you could get Boomer. I was thinking about it, you know, like, before Ty goes on his
I'm going to Idiot of the Week as well.
No,
of course. Why would you get Idiot of the Week?
No, but what I'm saying is that before Ty goes on his 2-hour run and do what he needs to do. Obviously, I'm going away on tour in Canada, so I'm going to be gone off the show for a while. You guys will be here, but then obviously you're going. But
World Cup thing.
I'll just you're going to the World Cup, innit?
Wicked.
So,
big yourself up.
Ty will be here by himself.
Now Ty will be on DR doing loads of World Cup coverage.
Thank you.
What I was going to say is that I was thinking about the other day, you know, and I was like, you don't get enough praise for what you do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you do a lot, and there's a lot of people out here now who have careers because of you.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of people online that if it weren't for you, they wouldn't be able to do what they're doing. You have inspired a lot of people.
Absolutely.
And I feel like you don't get your flowers, but as soon as something negative, people want to jump on that and come at you. It's like same with the Gabriel situation. It's like he does so much well.
Gabriel?
No, but
So let's give Robbie his flowers. Let's give Robbie a standing ovation. Come on, come on, Robbie.
Thank you for the flowers.
Okay, you do a lot.
All right,
You deserve it.
Respect for that, man.
You deserve it. You deserve it. No, you deserve it. You deserve it.
What are you going to say now?
What I'm going to say is, before I say disgrace of the week,
Here we go. I've got a meeting coming.
it's something about you.
Phone a ring.
Because I got to give you your props because, boy, I saw your fat cap. I was at your fat cap. And you said that if we beat Chelsea, jeez. So I go.
That's because I knew that was the previous game, innit? And I was saying because I knew.
Zurich,
you know how what it is, Ty. I knew how significant a win that would be. Because we're 13 points.
Yeah, amazing.
All right, we all want to win the league, but our target this season, at the start of the season, will be to try and get in the top 4.
Yeah.
And we're now 13 points ahead of Chelsea, 8 ahead of
15 at Liverpool.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And
so
these are the guys who are supposed to become.
Still a long way to go,
of course. Calm down, guys. It's only 13 games.
We're doing amazing things.
We are doing amazing.
Honestly, in January,
we have to spend.
Give me 1 second. The Tottenham lose.
Of course they lost.
Yeah.
So you know
Of course.
Hold on, expression losing. I forgot about you. Give him 1 minute. Now give him 1 minute. Expression losing. Because I was talking about oozing sauce. You're losing games.
Well, listen, I tried to.
No, he might talk about putting in a split. You look like a crack pipe. Yeah? You ever see when me in the crackhead from New Jack City? When me Pookie? What you that?
No.
I did try and ring him after that game, but he didn't answer my phone.
He didn't answer me neither.
I see. Disgrace of the week. Well, before I say disgrace of the week, I just want to big up our women for thrashing Leicester City 4-0 and for our under 21s who played on the same day as Chelsea and won 3-1, top in their league as well. So it's absolutely brilliant. I just want to say one thing also about the thing. It was fantastic before the game at Chelsea that they done the last post and they done the tribute to for Members Day. Yeah, because you know, because obviously we remember them less forgetting on that was superb. Now unfortunately, it's another serious thing which I can't believe. There's a choice of actual 3. There's actual 3, but I'm gonna have to go for one. But I'll just name them. The third one on the list is, I don't know if you lot heard about, I don't know what team it is now, so maybe you know what I mean, about them singing songs, derogatory songs about some man that died. His song was actually playing. And the fans of that team, I don't know if it's Plymouth, forgive me if it's not Plymouth, I do apologise, they were condemned by their club because they were singing derogatory songs about his dad.
Yeah, too much of that rubbish going on.
It was unbelievable, disgraceful, so you know. Secondly, one of the ones is the Zurich fans when we played them because they were throwing stuff at Reece and I thought that was disgusting when he was taking the corner and thankfully he was not too badly injured and it's going to bring me on to the first one. I don't know if it's creeping back into football and I'm really disgusted and quite worried was at Stamford Bridge because from what we saw, they were throwing stuff at our players. And that hasn't been mentioned at all. And I was disgusted.
They mentioned it on the TV.
Yeah.
Like when Saka was going over to take
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, but it didn't work though, did it?
No, it didn't work.
Still won the game.
It didn't work.
And we got the 3 points.
But thank you, Robbie. So the Chelsea fans that did it, you're an absolute disgrace. But on a serious thing, things have to be done.
Oh, babes, why help?
Things have to be done.
They're on the table.
Things have to be done.
No, Robbie. Arsenal.
They have to be done.
On top of the table.
You know, things have to be done because
like, what?
Brilliant. I'm trying to act like Cecil and James. You know what I mean?
I know.
Professor, no. You know, but things. This is worrying. This can't be happening. Where's the punishment going to be? I'm really disgusted. The Zurich fans were terrible. I can't believe I'm
I don't know where you get all them flares from, man. How they get them in the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They must get them as them are going. Here you go. Here.
It was like bonfire night.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, listen,
good luck to all the
guys, thanks very much. As
thanks
usual,
very much,
I
Robbie.
want to big up to everybody. Don't forget to subscribe here to AFTV. Also, of course, 2 more games to go.
Yes. Yep.
And then, of course, we go to the World Cup. But on AFTV, we're going to be doing some great stuff over the World Cup. We're going to be here every day speaking to you guys about Arsenal and also about the World Cup. We'll be covering any of Arsenal's sort of warm-up games during that period of the World Cup. We'll be keeping an eye also on all of our players at the World Cup. And also, if you want, you can go over onto DR Sports, right? On there's going to be a watch-along to every single game. I'm also going to be over in Qatar as well. I'll be doing some coverage for AFTV as well. So make sure you check out every single day of the World Cup. But listen, let's hope we can go into that World Cup still on top of the league. Thanks for watching.
Peace.